How's it going, everybody? Brett Mix here for Macho Wrestling 101. Hit like and subscribe. You'd be doing me a great big favor. We do wrestling videos every day, pump out the classic history of wrestling topics, stay up to date with Raw, SmackDowns, live pay-per-views, give my reviews. So I think you'll like this channel if you're new to it. Anyways, let's get into the match of the day. We're doing two matches in one because they both happened in a 24-hour time span, and I rate them both 3.5 stars. So it's Taka Michinoku versus the great Sasuke. The great Sasuke. It's spelled Sasuke, but it's known as the great Suzuki. Here in America, I'm Canadian, so North America. And these matches both took place in Calgary and Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Because the first match was a Canadian Stampede in 1997. The next match was the next night on Raw in Edmonton, which is a 3-hour drive from Calgary, up north. I'm from that area, so I'm just pointing that out. The fans were great at receiving this match, and I think that's an important note when I go over this, is that the fans, how were they going to react to this? Because these two guys were new to the WWF. This was actually their first match in the WWF. So this was obviously the WWF's answer to the Cruiserweight division from WCW. You know, the Jerichos and the Malenkos and the Guerreros and the Benoits and the Blitzkriegs and the Juventudes, and you go on and on and on. This was WWF's answer to that because they had no answer up until this point. WCW was putting on Mysterio versus Malenko at Great American Bash, Halloween Havoc, Ultimo Dragon versus Psychosis. Like, they had all these wrestlers, and WWF had nothing to answer that. So they're like, okay, let's do the light heavyweight division. And Taka Michinoku was the flag carrier for the WWF. He was their Eddie Guerrero, pretty much until Eddie Guerrero came to the WWF. Taka Michinoku, or Rey Mysterio, I guess would be more of a, he was their Rey Mysterio. Better comparison. Here in the great Sasuke, he didn't have a big time in the WWF. He just appeared a few times. He made his name in Japan. There's a great Chris Benoit versus Great Suzuki match. I want to say from the mid '90s. I'm not sure if it was a Super J Cup final match, but I think it was. And this was that was nearly 5 stars. That match, so that's worth looking up. These matches had quick action, as you'd expect, but the fans reacted to it. Every move, they're off the ropes, whether it was a drop kick to the face, whether it was a suicide dive, a senton, a moonsault. These guys, the high-risk maneuvers in this match doesn't not resonate, but it doesn't transcend. It transcended the times at the time, but it didn't hold up as well as other cruiserweight matches around these days, or in the 2000s, or in WCW at the same time. That you'd find way better cruiserweight action in WCW than these two matches, but since it's a new style in the WWF, it worked well. I'll give a metaphor in wrestling terms. No Mercy 1999, Edge and Christian took on the Hardy Boys, and that match, you can say that the TLC a couple years later is better than that match. However, at the time that No Mercy 99 and ladder match happened between the Hardys and Edge and Christian, since there wasn't nothing else like that, that match was revered so highly. So that's why these matches here, if you hold them up to WCW's cruiserweight matches, yeah, it's not as good. Like 3.5 stars each of them. That's a great match, but not as great of the rating. However, since it took place at a time when there was nothing like that, it boosts the rating up. So these are probably 3-star matches, but I'm rating both 3.5 stars because, like I say, the timing, it happened. There was nothing around this like this, so it was really crucial and important to the light heavyweight division. They could have made it something bigger than what it was, and this was a great start. But hindsight's 2020. Anyways, I rate both 3.5 stars. Take a look, watch them both. They're good matches worth watching. I'm Brett Mix. This is Match of the Day. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, please. Have a nice one.